Welcome to Shows World Gamers, Josh here, and welcome, to competition 44 of Nintendo World Championships NES Edition, and there it is, a sneak peek of this week's challenges. And I want to thank you for joining us on this video where we're going to be taking on these challenges and seeing how we did against gamers from all over the world. But before we jump in here, do me a quick favor. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you're enjoying the videos, hit that like button. Well, let's go ahead and jump in here to World Championships. I can't believe we're up to competition 44. Competition 44. Man. All right, so this week it looks like we have Donkey Kong, Bottom Rung. All the ones this week have been in the competition before. So we got this pretty basic one, but I love the original Donkey Kong, so that one will be fun. Kid Icarus, I actually am a huge fan of Kid Icarus. I really like the Kid Icarus games, but not the best at speed running them. Picture Perfect, this one's going to be a tough one, but we'll do the best we can, and then we'll move on to Super Mario Bros. With Shoe Lakitu. I think that's the one where we have to get through World 4-1 as fast as possible. I think that's what it is. We'll find out. And then Power Grab, Screw Attack in Metroid. And lastly, Excitebike, Poppin' Wheelies. I'm sure we're going to struggle with this one. I always struggle with Excitebike speed running. Like Kid Icarus, though, I absolutely love Excitebike. Such a fun game. All right, but we're going to start at the top. And what we'll do here is we'll go through and kind of try out each one. Check them out, see what we're up against. And then we'll be back right after that where we'll finalize our scores. And then at the end of the video, we'll see how we did against the rest of the world. But we need to get in here and check each one of these out. So we'll start with Donkey Kong Bottom Run. So this has been in the competition before, and it looks like our time was a 4.78, so we'll look to improve on that. 4.93. See, pretty basic. Now, I think there is a thing where you can 4.83, a little bit faster, a little bit faster. You can, there's a trick with this first ladder that you can like, well, that wasn't it. I think you just touch the ladder and then go back down, but I've never quite gotten it to work. Oh, didn't go far enough. $4.88. We'll try this a couple more times and then we'll move on. We'll be back to finalize our score. 4.88. That's 2 4.88s in a row. $4.83. That one wasn't very good. We'll try it one more time, and then we'll move on. It didn't go far enough. All right, well, we will be back, and we'll try and improve on that score. Last time, I think it was a pretty good score, but it wasn't the world record, so there is even room to get better than 4.78. So we'll be back to finalize that one, but we'll move on to Picture Perfect. And this is one I think I'm going to struggle at, but we'll do the best we can. $7.71, not a bad start, not a bad start. Our best is a 6.95 though, so. Missed it. I missed the jump. Trying to go as fast as possible. Ooh, 7.31, a little bit better, a little bit better. Trying to just barely get up over that. Oh, 718. That's pretty good. All right, I think that's a good starting point. We'll come back and we'll finalize that and see if we can beat that 695. All right, but we will move on to Shu Lakitu, and this is going to be a fun one. All right, what was our score last time? 2405. We'll see if we can beat it. Oh, I messed up right at the end. Had a pretty good run going there until the end. All right. I hate those stairs. I always struggle at the stairs. Oh, that's not it. All right, I think we want to jump all the way over it and not clip the top. Yeah. There we go, 24-4-3. We kind of messed up right at the beginning. It was a pretty good run other than that, though. We got to figure out that beginning part right here. I think I'm jumping too soon. Maybe we'll wait a little bit longer to jump, see if we can clear that just perfect. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Ah, and then I mess up on the stairs. Dang it. All right. See if we can get a clean run in. Ah, I messed up again on the stairs. All right. Well, we'll be back to finalize this one, so we know there's some room for improvement there. But we'll move on to Power Grab Screw Attack. All right, let's check this one out. This one's been in the competition before. Let's see what our time was. 11:35. All right, I guess we can't fall in that stuff. So do we want to go with that long jump? All right, 12.95. Definitely some room for improvement there. A little bit better. Having problems pressing the button there. Trying to not jump so high. $11.78. That's much better. Much better. $11.63. A little bit better, a little bit better. We missed that first missile. That costed us some, so. $11.51. Man, we keep cutting it down a little bit more and a little bit more, but I think that's a good starting point there. We'll be back to finalize that one. And here we go, popping wheelies. All right, this is the one I've been dreading. All right, let's see what we can do. 33.86 is our best. Oh. Alright. This one's tough. There's no two ways about it. It's long, too. Oops. Gotta dodge those. Oops. I don't know why it's going up so far. I'm just barely tapping up. I guess I could just wheelie those. I don't know if that slows you down, though. I feel like the weaving might be faster. Yeah, I think the wheelie's pretty fast. We'll just stay at the bottom and try wheeling and see if that works. Oh, come on. I thought I had that one. Man, I blew it. That was a pretty good run up to that point, actually. I keep holding down the wrong button. Man, we had it there. We had it. That was a good run going. Man, we got to get getting close to the end of this one. This one's just long. All right, 32. Hey, that's our new best, 32.66. All right, we made it through. All right. I think that's a good starting score for that one. We're definitely going to look to see if we can improve that. But hey, that's our new best. We beat it from competition last time. But we're actually going to jump forward right now and start getting in here and finalizing these scores. And we are back. Let's get in here and get these scores finalized. All right, so right now we're at a 483 here, so let's see if we can improve on that. I think we did a little bit better in the last contest, so. All right, and that ties our score from the last time. See if we can improve on that. All right, 478 again, and man, we've been going at it. We can't seem to get less than that. There's some ladder trick you can use. I haven't been able to get it to work, so I think that's what we're going to go with for now, 478. I think that's a pretty good score. So we're going to move on to Picture Perfect. Our current time is a 718. We did get, I think, a 695 before, so let's see if we can improve on this. $705, that's our new best. That's our new best. Let's go. And that is our new best, a 683. All right. I think that's a pretty good score. That's what we're gonna go with there. We did improve over when it was in the competition before, so I like that. All right, we're moving on to Shu Lakitu. Our current time is a 24.43. And I don't know if that's better than what we got last time. I guess we will find out here in a moment. Nope, we need to be a little bit better. $24.05. That ties our best from the last competition. All right, $24.05. That's pretty good. We've gotten that a couple times. It seems like if we get like a perfect run the way we're doing it, that's what we end up with is $24.05. I think that's a pretty good score. It was a pretty good score last time. I don't think it was the world record though. So, man, there has to be a way to shave a little bit off of there. But for now, I think that's what we're going to go with. We got it a couple times. We haven't figured out a way to shave any off. So we are going to move on to a Metroid with Power Grab Screw Attack. Our current time is 11:51. I don't know if that's our best. We'll find out. Nope, we can improve. All right, that is our new best for the contest, an 11.40. $11.38, a little bit better, a little bit better. $11.31. That's our new best, and that actually beats our score from last time. Let's go. All right, we are going to move on to the last one, and this is the one we've been struggling at. Poppin' Wheelies. Our current time is at 32.66. We're going to look to improve on that one. All right, that is our new best at 32.53, and I think that's a pretty good score. I think that's a pretty good score there. That's what we're going to go with. I struggle at speed running that one, but I'm pretty happy with that one. All right, so here's our scores. Bottom rung, 478, Pitcher Perfect, 683, Shoe Lakitu, 2405, Power Grab Screw Attack, 1131, and Poppin' Willies, 3253. All right, we're going to jump forward now and see how we did. And we are back to see how we did. But before we do that, there we go. A new week of challenges, competition 45 weeks into the release of this game. We're heading up on that 1 year, just less than 8 weeks away, 7 weeks away from the 1 year mark. But this is what's coming up in this week's challenges. We got the original Legend of Zelda, we got Kirby, we got Zelda 2, we got Mario 2, and we have the legendary Mario 3, which I think that's the one where we have to get through basically the first world as fast as possible. All right, but there we go. The results are in. Let's see how we stacked up this week. All right, we're starting with a bottom rung on Donkey Kong. Our time was a 478. Let's see how that stacked up. 48, that's top 2%. We'll take it. Let's go. All right, at the age group, 152. We got 4th place. All right, top 3%. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, moving on to Kid Icarus. Pitcher Perfect. Little worried about this one. Little worried about this one. Let's see how we did. Our time was a 683. And that, 160. That's top 5%. Let's go. All right, at the age group, 130 of us, 10th place. All right, let's go. All right, moving on to Shoe Lakitu. This was a fun one. Our best time was a 24:05. Let's see how that stacked up. 3580, 70, 77th place, top 3%. All right, all gold so far. I think we got a gold here. 6th place. That's gold. That's a gold. Let's go. All right, moving on to Power Grab Screw Attack. Our time was 11:37. 3-1. Felt like that was a pretty good score. Let's see. 2,900, 200. Wow, I thought that was going to be much better than that. Still a gold, though. Top 8%. At the age group, 15th place. Top 13%. I think we might have been, I don't remember. I think we were pretty close to having all top 10s up until that point. All right, but we're moving on to the last one, and this is the one I kind of worried about because just not my best speed running game, but popping wheelies. I love Excitebike. I just can't get that nosedive propel forward thing down. But let's see how we ended up. 317, top 12%. That's a gold. All right, last but not least, at the age group, 112 of us, 19th place. That's top 17%. All right, let's go. All right, all golds this week. That's what I like to see. We've been kind of back on a run. I think last week we got 2 world records. All right, but hey, we got a whole new week. Oops, didn't mean to go into that. Let's back out and go into championships. All right, so this is what we're looking at. All ones that have been in the competition before. So we're on week 45. That's not a big shock there. But we're starting with the Legend of Zelda Octorot Onslaught. That's the one where we have to take out the 4 Octorots as fast as possible. Sorry about that. I was sneezing, so I had to mute the mic. Then we got Kirby's Adventure Taking Flight. We got Zelda Goodbye Goomba. We haven't had this one for a while, where you have to take out Goomba as fast as possible. We got Leap to the Peak in Mario. Oh, man, I struggle at that one. And then we have Mario's 3 World 1-1 Wizard. Yeah, so that is the one where you have to get through World 1 as fast as possible. All right, well, I had a blast playing this game. I'm still having a blast playing this game. I'm going to keep playing as long as I'm having fun. But let me know what you guys think of it in the comments. Also, do me a favor, if you're new, hit the subscribe button. And if you enjoyed that video, hit the like button. We hope to see you on the next one. Shoge World, out.